How is it going? So I was gonna do Saga Frontier, but I didn't get quite started early enough. I was doing some cleaning, and my mop bucket. It's probably not the right way to do it. There's probably a better way to do it, but I normally just dump it down the toilet, flush it if there's any dirt or crud or anything like that. And I ended up spilling a bunch of rice, which in hindsight this was probably a bad idea. Dumped it down the toilet. And now it's just draining slow, so I've been struggling with alternatively plunging it every now and then, flushing it a couple times, adding some soap, flushing it a couple times. But yeah, so we're here now, and the buddies want to do some Commander in a bit, so I'm down for that. Jam out to the police knots a little bit more. So I thought I'd give an update on the fire situation as well. I hate this thing keeps popping open constantly. Before I jump on and work on my decks a little bit before the guys are ready. But yeah, it's hasn't changed much, and apparently they're still keeping it at the line of the highway. But stuff outside of that, and to an extent further, might be in danger. And they said that there's been some damage to homes and cabins that are alongside the north side of the highway here. The other fires are still expanding as well as they're going to, because there's only so many firefighters and so many water bombers and helicopters and stuff that can be out at any one time. And the combination of all of these maps don't actually show everything all together here. This one shows a bit better with the paw fire, which is apparently pretty well under control. So they're keeping it contained and it's burning down. The one near Wanless is a little all over the place, but it's not updated as much either because it's less populated. This one, the Sheridan Fire on this map, is severely out of date, and it's also just not shown on the Google one at all. I think the Google one's primary worry it tends to be traversal routes and stuff, as well as their satellite data, obviously. Fingers crossed these ones do not block the road there, because that would leave one route specifically out of the north of Manitoba to get down. And, any options are good options here, especially because Denair Beach is a smaller, little detached kind of community area on the other side of Creighton there. And it's got a highway that goes out, but only goes south to a certain portion of stuff on the Atmos Lake here, which might be a pretty safe area. It's on the other side of a lot of bodies of water, but the Wolf Fire is getting bigger. It's spreading. The Flimflod Fire is re-spreading north and west again. So it used to be about here, and then it kind of spread a bit north, and then the winds changed and it spread a bit south. And I think the winds have changed again, and they're kind of going back to the northwest again. So now it's pushing back up that way. I don't know if you can see it on this map, but it shows it on my phone with the smoke right now. Why doesn't it show it here? Ah, there you go. This is not quite the map I was looking for exactly either, but you've really been able to tell because of how the smoke patterns have moved. So, when these fires were going pretty hard Wednesday, they made this huge loop and arc that kind of went over eastern Canada there. We can see the smoke in Montreal a bit, and then as the winds shifted southwards, the smoke kind of went down here and it passed us in Montreal and went down to the southeast states there, and then it's kind of like getting curled back up around and pushed back up towards the northwest now. So it's oh my god, there's more. There's more out in Alberta now too. Oh boy, those are. Oh, there's another trout lake over there. Hopefully some of these are still small enough that they can get some of these under control before they get too dangerous. But yeah, these four I think are like my friends and family and close people's main worries. Putting our homes and everything nearby our homes in danger. My family's still good, but they're starting to get to that point where like the waiting is harder than the actual like fire news and stuff, because they had to leave with obviously quite a lot less stuff than they would normally have access to. Their phone and internet services are fairly limited as well. And they get bored. You start to think about scary stuff, sketchy stuff constantly, and all sorts of, fun things that just make it a little hard to be totally relaxed. And then my sister's got her little kid obviously, and then the family friend there that's quite a bit older, and it's I don't envy the situation very well. Trying my best to help keep them updated with info and help find stuff for them that they may need to have access to, like contacting people from the city that might be able to check on the pet that they had to leave behind and stuff. Does Google Earth still exist, or they cancel that too? You can get a really good zoom in onto the slag pits behind the mine there. So it's kind of funny because these are multicolored and they're kind of pretty from a distance like this, but they're the various waste products of the mining. So when you mine and separate iron and copper and stuff from things, you end up with waste metals that get rinsed off from the cooled scrap that gets melted out. And there's something we have a lot of called slag, which is just black junk rock, almost like glass, but not quite. And they have a lot of that up there, which usually gets ground up and used as fill for gravel and stuff like that. But it's also quite sharp, so not one of those things you can easily walk on. But yeah, the golf course. Channing doesn't get much love with the satellite imagery. Pretty funny. You can see our big van via satellite. Doesn't get any higher quality though. It's a shame. Maybe they didn't go back there in a long time, but yeah, it's the aerodrome strip, the train tracks, the old mining facility. They still sometimes do some core drilling and stuff over here. There's some trails for skiing and skating and stuff, and snowmobiling. Hi, Koyo. What you doing there, Kit Kat? You just want to be cuddled a little bit? Sure. You sweet baby. something outside? Mud Lake. It's funny, all of this is very familiar to me. This used to be the militia center right here. Or sorry, this used to be the elementary school that I went to before it got changed into a different education center. And this used to be the militia center. Hey David, how's it going, man? Yeah, kind of doing the update now. Just nothing much changed today, or at least there wasn't any particular updates. Fire's still spreading northwest because the winds kind of have shifted. I don't know if I can see a smoke map on Google. I can see it on my phone, but... That's a good map, but messy to look at. Where's this starting from? Oh, it's predictions. No, I want to see, like, specific day. Oh, it doesn't go back that far. Ooh. But the error has been like middle of the week. The smoke went like this over like North and Eastern Canada, and then middle of the week to Thursday, Friday, it kind of like pushed to southeastern of the states over this way, and then the wind has shifted again and it's blowing back up this way now. So it's kind of like swirling all the smoke and like pushing it back over. Luckily, the area where not many people are, but it's oh, this map's got a pretty nice drawing of the fire areas. These two big fires are just about ready to join. Too many fires, though. Too many fires. But yeah, then I went on Google Earth and I was looking for like if they had a smoke map available. Oh, fire truck. Okay. Let's see. Does this cover smoke or just cloud coverage? I don't think it covers smoke. I think it's just estimating the clouds. Oh, there's 3D coverage in Montreal. Let's see. Where's the coverage? All over here? How do I tilt it? There we go. Montreal! This is pretty cool. It's a shame that the quality isn't just like a little better than whatever random photo plastered on it, but gives you a pretty neat idea of what you can see around Montreal. Lots of walkable spaces, lots of greenery. I wonder if they got some Flin-Flon views here. They almost certainly don't have Flin-Flon 3D, but... This smokestack would be standing out if it was 3D. 800-foot tall cigarette of the north. The turn off 3D buildings. I don't want to... Ah, there we go. What the? What the? Yeah, reset to north is what I wanted. There we go. But yeah, there's the fire map on the website here doesn't show this fire very well yet because it's partially, or I guess it started technically on the Saskatchewan side. And the Saskatchewan fire map is just like less good. But yeah, the news from the people that are still talking about the fires from Flin Flon is still basically that BBC reported on that too. That it's being still held at the it's not an interactive fire map. God damn it. Let me turn down the AC in here. It's toasty. But this one shows it, but it doesn't like show you anything, you know, like relevant, other than it started right here. Saskatchewan map is bad. Here's the NASA satellite compilation. I think I can set it to daily for the last week. This has been like the growth and spread of the fire stuff here. And the lighter the color is from the older the hotspot it was. Go to sub daily, 1 hour, 2 hours. 6. Maybe there hasn't been a Passover yet. That's the new hotspots they detected, which slightly closer to town, slightly closer to the highway and the cabin areas. If we go to daily again. There we go. That's all the hotspots the satellites detected over the last like day or a couple days. Let's see, just today. Oh, I think it's it flips over to the next day. That's why there's nothing there. So let's say 24 hours. There we go. That's a little better. So these are the new hotspots. This one is particularly important. So they moved a lot of firefighters down here because if this road gets covered and they lose access to the airport, they're going to be kind of quite stranded in Flin Flon. They'll have to either fight it out till the end there, wait for people to come up in helicopters to get the firefighters out, or like run away to the dinner beach and then try to organize something over there. But so yeah, this particular fire, they said they moved a bunch of firefighters over here to try to keep that back because having a good airstrip is important for getting people in and out and getting equipment and being able to like resupply planes and stuff. And this is one of the only places that still has access to the good road, even if it's the long roundabout way to get out of here. Because the Wandless fire is also burning and covering that road. But yeah, the Sheridan fire that was up here and the Creighton Flin Flon fire have basically like joined up here. They're not quite touching yet, but I don't know if that's gonna be better or worse because there's a bunch of smaller like reserves around this area, and Puckenwagon's somewhere over here, but spread's quite high. Yeah, if I could turn off this polar orbiting, maybe you can see some of the smoke from stuff. If I look at nope, those don't want to link up. The NASA stuff is neat. but I hate how the timing works because it's not the coverage isn't always available from all the satellites. Oh, that one's passing over there. Did a whole coverage? Oh, it's IR, that's why, right? Yeah. All in the North Russian area right now. Shames. Oh, the red? The red is... So the way this thing works is it doesn't detect fire specifically, it detects hotspots. So... It'll see like heat on either the IR reflectance satellite thing, and that's why you get this large ping. Because some of these aren't very small, like this particular satellite here. I think it detects only in like a 1 square kilometer radius, so you'll get some of that data as a like just a block of there's a hotspot here, there's a hotspot here, there's a hotspot here, there's a hotspot here, and then they have to average it out. So the different ones here all have different like detail levels, and then you kind of have to like average them together when it like detects a whole bunch of hotspots. Like in this kind of area, you get an image of this whole area is hot as fuck right now. There's probably a fire there. Yeah, but that also could be smoke. So like the smoke and the rising air that is above the city can be like the fires here, but the really hot air and smoke going over the town still triggers that thing there for it. Stationary. I haven't looked at all these options though. That's even worse quality. There is general bad stuff happening in pink area. I don't remember which one I had on there before. Oh, that's old stuff. They haven't collated for that this year. Oh, did they do last year? We can see. Last year. No, it doesn't show it. But there's a guy on the group there that does a really good job collating and like bringing all the data together for these, and he shows like what the data means and kind of saying like you've got 500 meters to like a kilometer of like error radius on some of these things. And they're not always that up to date because they have to do passovers with the satellites and stuff. So data only available from those times. Okay. Yeah, these are the latest, I believe. Yeah, June 2nd. This would be 3, so it'd be like 2. Yeah, getting some stuff there. Yeah, this site is like probably more complex than it needs to be. But it is useful and it's faster than a lot of the other sites for getting proper updates. So this is the newest expansions. It bothers me that the Flin Flon or the Manitoba one doesn't track that one very well because it's technically a Saskatchewan fire. This one shows like a pretty nice area at least, but it's also a little scarier because it's like inflating the area quite a bit. Google one's a good medium. I keep saying these are new photos, but they're not. That one's threatens the air quality in the States. For you guys. daunting amount of smoke and cloud mixture. Wildfire contained near Flim Flam as Saskatchewan Hamlet ordered troop evacuation. Big fires. Suspected custody after people were set on fire in Boulder, Colorado? Jesus. Targeted terror attack. Sorry, that's actually just interesting news. Oh no, that's gonna be some bad. It's gonna give, I'd say, American police more excuse to crack down on Palestinian protesters. That's a shame. Wrap a flag around and that shit's like polyester. It'll just melt right into the wound. CBC have a graphics? Oh, it's not a very good graphic, I see. Was updated 30 minutes ago, it says. Let me just refresh that to be sure that's not yesterday's. Yeah, 30 minutes ago. Sending people to Ontario too, huh? North of Thunder Bay too. I haven't even looked over Thunder Bay yet, but most of Quebec and Ontario has been pretty good right now because we've had a lot of rain in the last while. No real big danger of that, but north of Thunder Bay by 500 kilometers would be pretty high up here. Google does not show it on the map, but around there as well. The one on the border here is the one that was making me a little sketch because there are a couple smaller roads into Ontario, and then obviously if you go south through the states you can cross into Ontario that way. But like it's across the Trans-Canada Highway. There it goes right there. Getting that blocked off is gonna just suddenly like kill a lot of like transit through Canada. I got another update here. $4 p.m. was the last one they had there. No fires breached the perimeter or affected any assets within Flim Flam. No accidents, injuries, or fatalities among firefighters. Winds picked up. We have lost the last 12 hours of firefighting progress. That's a shame. Fire crews are ramping up in Baker's Narrows area to defend the airport and nearby structures. Heavy lift choppers flying in a drop of water and foam. Risk has increased, but the community is safe for the moment. So yeah, it is what it is. I can't do much about it here. My parents and family are safe, and that's the important thing. I greatly appreciate the people that are doing the fighting out there for it, because that is daunting, to say the least. Alright, I'll get ready for some games with the guys here. Turn this down just a little bit too. Oh, did I change the game? I think I still have it set to segment here. Yep. Blech. Sorry. I was planning to play Saga Frontier 2, which I should also change that. But yeah, I got delayed a little bit, and then buddies were like, "Yeah, we want to play Commander today." I was like, "Okay." Sorry for how much Saga Frontier 2. They'll have to be a later date. Almost right now. And that loot deck almost ready. My card preview thing working. Like every time I turn the game on lately, it turns this off for some reason. There we go. 130. Gonna play Magic? Yeah. But he's wanted to play, so. Maybe I want the proliferate sword instead. Racers and scepter, I think, can stay. Don't need that. Very funny to equip that to a blue jay till it loses flying. Do I not have the other swords? I don't. The red-green one. I thought I had them all, but okay. Oh, you guys had the call in? Sorry. I didn't actually run off for the cigarette yet, but I'll pop in there. Hello.
Yeah, I bought like 100 pack of paintbrushes for that.
How's it going?
All right.
Goes well. You?
I mean, it's pretty good.
I would say check, like, I don't know how humid your basement is or your room is. I assume it's in the basement just because you're
It's not. No.
a dark emo kid. You probably want to like check for dry tip like every 30 seconds of painting. Like quite often, I find that it happens a lot. Sorry, I'm rambling on for the last 5 minutes about
No worries.
my opinions about
Nothing now.
airbrush and paint consistency.
Still good. I'm gonna step away for just a quick second. I got distracted real quick. I'll be right back.
I'm very passionate about the subject.
You are on stream, just to let you know.
Yeah. Since I do a lot of public speaking at work, I've sort of been training that side of me, so now I can speak at length for an extended period of time.
It's
Must be nice.
a skill I've definitely
skill.
allowed ups.
You just gotta do it.
You should consider Toastmasters, Brent.
Toastmasters?
Like a bridge club kind of equivalent thing, but it's literally for like getting yourself used to public speaking. My grandfather did it, and it was like extremely successful for him. It's also apparently a very good like networking thing, or used to be. It's like
Okay.
not speech therapy, but it's like teaching you how to public speech kind of vibe, and then getting you used to that environment.
I see no use for it.
It's one of those things that if you're ever curious, do it exists.
Is he serious, Cameron?
No
used
use
to be.
for public speaking.
Yeah, that's public speaking is something. It's a life skill like swimming.
Hey, you don't need to swim when you're in a desert.
Tell that to the kid who drowned on vacation.
Quicksand doesn't count.
I would vote for regular commander.
I am working on regular commander now, so that makes sense.
Is everybody on right now?
We're waiting for Paul to come back.
I'll have to step away.
Yeah. I was just wondering, checking if if I'm in the game would.
Question. We go to my homepage. It says we're all on.
Yep. Game only players can join.
Still emotionally damaged from the last game we played.
What happened last game?
Paul just kept messing with my deck. And it's very
Yeah.
frustrating.
What did he do? Was this yesterday or whatever it was? Friday?
Yeah, it was the last time we played.
Okay, because the last time we played, I was like, "What did Paul do?" I don't remember what he did because that was when Cam wasn't here.
Yeah. A Fire Song and Sun Speaker is worth like 5 cents. It's crazy to me. Yep.
I don't remember what I did last time to Leaf Stack.
Oh, did you notice I did something on your stream?
You said join the call.
No.
I mean, you did say
Make
that, but
predictions.
I don't see the prediction. Oh. Oh, I do see it now. Yeah, I had it covered with my music window, so. I can't vote on predictions on me.
See, I don't know how to get to it.
Over
seen
the
it on
chat,
video.
top right, it should be.
Oh, this is on mobile.
Ah, yeah. If you click the little green materia, it should have a thing that pops up.
Green what?
The green ball down in the bottom left of the chat window.
You don't have those on mobile.
Something on mobile,
Oh.
but
Okay, there we go.
yeah, bottom left on there.
Yeah. The envelope thingy. Apparently, one of us
Can't
have
vote.
to certify it. Yeah. if I vote, I can't pick who wins. So
Yeah, I can't vote because I'm the streamer.
game's up, by the way, Paul.
Okay. Regular?
It's under my name. Yeah, regular.
Okay. I haven't done this one in a while. Oh, I remember what I did. I was playing Rev and I kept stealing his cards. And that frog guy's cards that did me no good.
Yeah, and you were like exiling my graveyard and turned off all my recursion.
Yes, yeah. It's a pretty
Who was
fun
there
deck.
for the
'Cause-
frog game.
yeah, as long as I don't get hated out by anybody immediately too fast. The frog game was a fun one.
I was sad I didn't win with my frog.
Oh, the 20-toed toad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had one too that I was hoping to yoink, but try this one.
Anybody putting in an order to Warhammer?
What do you need?
I wanted to buy Leaf. Page of Rohan. For the lulz.
I don't know what that is.
It's a new model that they released for Middle Earth.
Named Leaf.
Yeah.
That.
Game's up, by the way, Cam.
Sorry, I just realized I'm missing 2 cards from this deck. Just making sure I have
Okay.
enough lands.
Can you believe that? Missing cards.
Took me almost 10 hours to do the whole set review for the Final Fantasy thing. There's a lot of fucking cards in that set.
I've heard that there's been problems with supply.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, other than the regular, it's sold out everywhere kind of thing.
I saw whatever cancellations, but I guess I don't know exactly what that means. And
Yeah.
my understanding is that the Tarkir set was hard to get a hold of in Canada as well.
Yeah, it was pretty popular.
Tariffs.
It was like
I mean,
sold out.
tariffs are
I couldn't
tariffs,
even
but
do pre-release.
that should be a cost issue. So unless
I'm assuming that it means that like smaller suppliers are not ordering, so that so they're making so that bigger suppliers are then not stocking up, and then the distributors are purchasing less, and so on.
let's see.
So any store that like has
Orders are down because people expect orders to be down.
like basically stock levels are down because the smaller stores aren't ordering, so the distributors aren't restocking as quickly. That was the problem that we were having even before the tariffs, was as the smaller companies were going under, as Magic got more and more expensive, we were starting to see that like our distributor level would have the restock, especially on smaller product lines, like if you wanted Larkana or if you wanted specific Magic product lines like the Warhammer Commander decks and the Shatter Foil after they, or whatever they were called, Shimmer Foil.
Yeah.
Who cares? Long after they were out, that sort of thing just stopped being restocked entirely, because it was like, well, we don't necessarily have a market for it, so you know. And then it started to be harder and harder to just get restocks of current set, because that was the only thing that people wanted, because it was the only thing that was quote unquote safe. So I don't know whether or not it's logical. It was something
Yeah,
that,
no,
that sort
I
of saw in practice.
I believe I understand what you're talking about.
Where are we? Constructed. Regular commander. I am stupid. There we go.
Oh, that started. Okay.
We have to restart. I didn't get the die roll.
I can start with that, yeah. Start. Algar. Keenan. Oh god. Toad Rider. That's a new one for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm the frog this time.
Ribbit. And target frog. So are you just playing like the big idiot get frog?
The big idiot. I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to your question.
Who's
Is it
on the play?
absolute-
I am
Life.
playing the Gitrog monster.
There are at least 3,
Are you
4
playing
of
all
them, right?
of the Gitrog monsters as like 5 variants now? 4 variants?
Yeah, I think there's
Or, sorry,
there.
not of Gitrog, but of also Yargle, the big idiot Yargle. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Was he a
What,
frog
like
too?
what that 18-4 thing from one of the recent sets?
Yeah. Like the original one was
A frog
like a
core spirit or
9-6
something?
9-3, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a frog spirit. Yeah, neat. Yeah, there's Yargle and Multani. Fits your colors.
Alright, well, let's start with...
Can never yield again.
Your psychic frog triggers up all the time, yeah.
When did they get Togetok get a new printing?
a long time ago. This thing like busted Modern and Legacy in half.
Yeah, it's been pretty good for a while.
Very, very strong. Did it get banned? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Psychic Frog? No.
I think it's restricted in Vintage though.
Yeah. Drawing cards is good, and then who knew discarding your hand to make it just like a 5/7 or whatever is was pretty strong. He fuels himself, enables himself, and then you've got a bunch of shit in your graveyard to make him flying to just get in. It's a good frog.
Very good frog.
Ooh.
I just like all of you.
What do we do?
You know you did.
Probably.
What?
Probably. Didn't feed the fish.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't
please,
worry, I won't.
please feed the fish.
I have no fish feeding cards, so you're just stuck with it for a couple turns at least.
Good to be playing. Instead of just doom spiraling about how much Wizards is Wizards.
Says waiting on you, Cam. You got something going?
Him?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Oh, no worries. That's why I asked. I was like, just double check and make sure.
Not
Like,
bad. Apologies.
You
yeah.
do got a mana vault that could pay for something, so I was like, you could be doing stuff. Gotta turn that auto pop up off. Ah, that's better.
Really, me?
Always a valid threat.
I think you can handle the 1 damage.
It's 1 damage for now. It could be anything else.
We know how
You tell me
fast
I should draw
Keenan
more
goes
cards.
off.
You guys tell me I should draw more cards.
You should
Should.
draw all the cards.
Brandon's just mad. So don't
Brandon
ignore
just
Brandon. Ignore Brandon's
yelling.
complaints. Just always, if Brandon's complaining, it means you're doing something right. Brandon only complains when you make valid choices in the game of Magic the Gathering.
Not completely true. I'll complain about any choices that don't profit for me.
Yeah.
That I don't gain a benefit from.
And I'll choose the lizard. What? What's going on? Nico's a little chunky today. There we go. This feels good for Psychic Frog, so I'll put this out first. Lizards. Discard all the cards you want, Leaf.
Maybe like 19.
Yeah.
I think I'll be activating Tetsunari's ability. Oh, damn it. That sucked.
magic's chunky. Sure, I'm yielded.
It's for Brandon.
Got my client.
Do you guys have some kind of power outage, Paul? Am I remembering that correctly?
Up in Manitoba there? Yeah, they did.
No, in Montreal.
No, I have not recently. They might have in some places. It seems real spotty lately. Why did I start up? That's the wrong game. With like rain and stuff, there's always just like chunks of the city going out when the rain comes. Like also my internet randomly gets like super shitty when the rain comes too. Which sucks when it's been like raining for a month, so. But yeah,
Vault.
definitely power outages up in the north area there, but that's mostly because of the fires, so.
Fucking loved it. Callie hated it. Callie needs locksmith. I just needs to steal my fucking chair.
Okay. Slow magic.
Yeah, it's amazing how much the game is like not crazy when there's no Moxen involved. When we're not all
You're
just
too
like,
much on
anyway,
Battlefield.
one Mox, Soul Ring, play my commander, play a combo piece, hold 2 mana, pass.
There's 2 mocks on the battlefield right now. What are you talking about?
True.
Yeah, but like not, free ones.
Hey, mine was free.
Ish.
Ish, yeah.
Anything yet.
Hey, Brandon got a second land.
Get rid of your fish because of my fairy mastermind.
No, I got rid of my fish because I was only on a 1 lander, and I was hoping the fish would get me a second land.
Reasonable.
And then nobody had any spells to
Nobody
play.
played anything.
I got you one.
Yeah.
I chrome moxed for you. I tried.
Thank you.
Kayani Heart
Right.
Expedition.
What does that mean? Boy, may. Okay.
I mean, you could choose not to if you really wanted to.
Mm-hmm. It just wasn't entirely clear to me why I would want that at first, and then I realized.
Yeah. Kimi. Legendary frog, enchantment spells. Each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. Attacking me. I'll take the hit. Oh, neat. That's a pretty good one. Just nice and generally useful. Yeah, I got rid of Brandon's hand size thing.
No.
Love it when you mill my cards, Paul.
Well, you just have to deal with it, I guess.
You're doing damage to me.
Yeah.
Guess it's on.
You punched me first.
You played your harsh mentor and laughed in my face.
I said it was a good card to have
Flicked
for
your-
Frog being
flicked
on the
your
field.
cigarette at Flicked your cigarette at me.
I am happy
Well.
that you milled the Orcus Bowmaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad that's gone too.
It was a net positive.
You can block this if you like, Brandon.
Hit the guy with one land.
Yep. You had a fish. There was a good chance you were fine.
You say that. Obviously
Yeah.
not.
It was a good chance. I didn't say it was the best chance. You'll be able to play Keenan and tap for like 4 or whatever next turn anyways. It'll be fine.
No, Gerard Arbor is a land.
Yeah, so you can tap it to pay for Keenan. And then you have a Mox Amber to pay to tap for extra mana.
You're ruining the plan.
I got my army of lizards. They're not incredibly effective. I don't have much else to play at the moment, so I'll be happy with my small Harshmentor pings whenever they go off.
Can you imagine getting to cast an arcane signet?
Oh, neat. Yoy. Thank you.
The Empire.
Oh god.
I like my hand.
I appreciate the new hand. Saw in half is fun though. I could have given you 2 Shieldreds. Oh god, just put the sprite triggers on first. Save yourself the time.
No, because these are 2 different silver triggers.
Yeah, they should still stack, shouldn't they? Oh, the gain life
No.
and draw cards. So each of us lose 14, you gain 14? Oh.
Get rid of.
That's better.
Thought you had a land to at least discard a Mox Diamond.
Yeah. Jumpstone Cavern. Oh, it's like, why can't I cast it? There's this guy on the stack now.
It's a good one.
Sadly, UFO got rid of my Itrocron Scepter.
Sadly. Game, really.
Yeah.
Big shame.
Every time you
man.
have an Isochron Scepter, it's awful. When you have an Isochron Scepter with Kinnan, it's extra awful.
What do you mean?
Untap all permanents or something, yeah. We gotta watch her. Testing the client. Frog. Frog tribal, lizard tribal, token tribal, and tap mana tribal. Going again. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you weren't gonna make your frog and him unblockable and punch back at the guy with 60 life?
Can't see how that helps me.
Punch him down to 60 life. Okay, let's see. What's the best here? This one? Bill, mill. Okay.
Hey now.
You got a scary field, and Children's rapidly gonna kill us, so I'm trying to do some things.
Pardon me. Sorry, what non-basic land are you?
Field of the
Yes.
Dead.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yep. And I got Ogma first just so you didn't get an extra card and life off of the search.
I can't fault you for this.
Probably kill me if I did that. I just gotta pass. Wait.
But Brandon, I've been realizing that my instincts yesterday in terms of faction choice were correct.
What choice?
My faction
so-
choice, when at the very beginning, I was like, I don't know what I want to play. Look around. Every single time I play a Civ game, I just pick the horse archer faction, and it just kind of works out. I just love horse archers.
Horse archers are fun.
You've been playing Civ?
No, I'm playing Total War Warhammer 3. I've just started. Kinda got me started yesterday, so.
That's like a
It's Civ, but with
Age of
all stuff.
Empires type of thing where you like you have to, but it's
Yeah.
real time instead of turn based.
It does both. Real-time combat, but turn-based, like campaign.
Soul Ring. It's gone back on. Windfall. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, Teferi. Dark card and untap, get Windfall, go Windfall again.
Had to put that little bit of salt in.
Well, I'm figuring if the triggers happen enough, I could maybe kill Shouldered, and then we'd still take a
Yeah,
lot.
but the triggers will
Well,
be on
you,
the
you
stack.
just you just
Yeah,
by
but
playing substitutes, you just removed it, right? So because you have the ultra trigger,
what?
you've solved the problem.
Oh, because of the mill. Correct.
Yeah.
Good eye there too. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, even if he Windfalls, we'll still take another 14 damage or whatever. But I could at least threaten a kill towards.
Shieldred?
No, if he
Doesn't kill Shieldred,
Windfalled, it would kill
gets rid of the
Shieldred.
windfall by milling it back from the top of my library back into my
Oh.
graveyard.
Correct. That
Okay.
too. Yeah. But yeah, if he Windfalled in another way or just another like wheel, then I would have
in my
enough.
graveyard.
Yes, I think. Yeah, second from Silence.
Oh right, there's just another mill trigger since. Okay.
Okay, let's shoot the fairy too. Why not? Sentinel. Yours is spinning, or you got other stuff?
In and spinning.
Oh yeah, right. This is better, right?
Are we wanting to play another one after this?
Yeah, I can play one more.
Do we want to do freeform or do we want to do regular? The second one.
Either or. I'm working on another regular deck on the side here. Filling it down
Okay.
as we go.
Oh.
Now Brandon's
Yes.
limited on deck choice, but
So. Game's basically done.
You got it here?
No, I mean, we're gonna die to Cam
Are we? Okay.
pretty soon.
Definitely threatening us with it for sure.
So I'm gonna have to get my own Praetor.
Jingataxius, I see.
I was hoping it was the other Jin to make him discard his hand size.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't want to draw 7 cards.
Got a bunch of frogs over here with varied abilities, right? Can, pull some ninjutsu out and do some tricks. Deal with that shoulder.
Oh, if you're gonna deal with the children, cast something else first.
I
Yeah,
don't have
so-
any way to deal with a shield grid.
You could discard a bunch of cards, punch that Teferi, and kill it with your Psychic Frog.
Get phased out.
Teferi did?
What? Oh, is that not the
Why-
Soji Fairy? Sorry.
yeah, it's
So I'd
definitely
ha-
not that Tiberi.
So
It's
why
the one
would I
that just wins the
take?
game by itself?
Why would I take 8 damage? Going down to 12. Let's do
Yes.
that.
8 damage for what?
Your Harsh Mentor.
Down,
Oh,
and then I draw another,
yeah,
take
yeah.
another 2 from Shieldred for drawing an extra card. So I'm down to
You
10.
also have your Tatsunori, him and target frog can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach ability. And you can pay once and kill Teferi with But I was just saying you could do it with the Psychic Frog and then you'd have a big creature out there to do some stuff. But hanging back and doing nothing doesn't get you there either, so
Sorry, Ken. Paul wants me to kill you.
Govern
He's got
yourself
all up.
accordingly.
He's got all our lives combined. A thing that will kill us very rapidly.
I am, in fact, the BBEG right now. I'll accept it. I know where I'm at.
Yeah. I've been choosing not to Orcish Bowmasters any of the other stuff on the field in the hopes that we have a way to deal with Children.
Does Katsunari have any
Teferi.
weird other abilities when he hits me or anything?
I don't think so.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool.
He was like a ninjutsu enabler, basically, back when he was played. Easy way to get 6 damage in and then enable 2 triggers for ninjutsu.
Seems real good.
Yeah, he was very solid and standard at the time. The enchantment thing was kind of like coincidentally pretty solid too on the frog. Yay, Teferi's gone.
There you go, Paul.
Yay, thank you. Cyclorphine's Tower. I won't bop the Sentinel.
Oh, calm down, Miko. Oh no.
2 triggers freaking it out.
Shoulder triggers doing the dance.
Hmm.
There it goes.
Okay, let's see what it can do here. Lose 2 life, yep. Card. That seems okay. This.
Keeps fucking milling us, eh?
Yep. It's an incidental strategy that has some later payoffs in this deck.
It lets Leif fly his
This frog, eh?
frog more often.
Plenty of frog fuel. Red. Red. Oh, I fucked it up. Shit. Forgot completely about Jin there. God damn it.
What did you try to cast?
The Isengard Untethered, which damage can't be prevented, and all damage is tripled that my stuff deals to other people or permanents they control. So I was gonna double Orcish Bowmaster trigger and then go for that. But I forgot about your Jin-Gitaxias already, and that just went to nowhere. So I was like, And also I tapped that stuff previous, and I don't have enough mana to cast my Oger from Exile, so I guess I'll just put a Luna Lizard in the battlefield. Goofed up turn, wasted all my mana. Yeah, one more. Pew.
Jin's second ability. If you cast any spell, it turns off the trigger for the rest of the turn, right? Like any spell that triggers the bottom one.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like if you
Well, if
cast,
you cast an instant
artifact,
sorcery
you can then
artifact-
cast an instant or sorcery.
Yeah. It's not one of each.
Yeah, creatures and enchantments don't trigger it either. But yeah. Any of the other types will turn it off for the
Unless
turn.
it's an artifact planeswalker.
There is indeed one. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah. It's the,
I see
the-
right now
the-
there's a creature planeswalker.
yeah.
Or, well, the artifact planeswalker is the equipment one.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of it's a planeswalker on the battlefield, but it's a creature everywhere else. That'd be ridiculous.
There's that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chris.
There's a new Kaito that you play, and he's a creature when you play him until it's not your turn, and then he does the Gideon thing every turn too.
Yeah. Kind of a neat card.
Yeah, it's got a ninjutsu on a planeswalker that comes in as a creature and then turns back into a planeswalker. It's kind of a funky way to do him, but it's cool. He's like kind of not that good, but he's pretty good, so it's like a giving him a kind of busted ability, but like an average card side thing is the interesting part for him. Talisman of Opportunity. Calgar. Ooh. Brandon dies here, but Leaf and I survive.
And you can kill Sildred.
You can
Yep.
kill Leaf too if you want.
I could, yeah. I'll keep him alive for
Go
now
ahead, kill
because
Sildred.
he's
Definitely kill Joker. Don't.
he's my backup for sure for fighting you now. Gotta wait till all your triggers go on the stack first though. What did I get here? Bunch of lands. Okay. Beyond Shieldred. Or
I don't think I can play another game. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, dude.
No, it's fine. nothing your fault. I'm just looking at the times like, oh crap, I have to get ready for bed and get ready for work tomorrow.
Oh, you went from a night to day thing? It's
Yeah.
a rough switch over,
Switch.
yeah.
Bullshit.
I wanted the day shift.
Yeah, just the switch over still sucks. That's
It
all.
does, yes.
Oh, Leif, I have your Edgar Markov oversized and a couple of other oversized cards of yours.
Oh, okay.
Which, I apparently had set aside for safety and then ended up not putting back in the box for safety so they wouldn't get scratched. So, at some point, I'll have to be by to see the new place. Or I can bring them over.
Sure. Either of those work. Not this week, but yeah, sometime in June. Let's get together in person.
Oh yeah, it's June now. Jesus. There. Thank you for your orcish triggers, Brandon. For your least.
You're welcome. It's a fairy's protection. Frenel damage this turn.
Oh, Edgar Markov's worth almost $20 apparently.
Yeah, he got reprinted a couple times, but he's still up there.
No,
That's the
in this case,
oversized
I'm-
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The main card itself is still worth a shitload.
Yeah, yeah.
No, people are just so consistently stupid about reading the item line on every website ever, so they don't see oversized, so they buy the oversized one and they get mad about it and they send it back. But this inflates the price on the algorithm, so
The
yeah.
according to this app, my Dragon is worth $44 US.
Oh, that's
Wow.
here too. What do I got? I have
And this should be. I think I have Arabo here. whatever
there's
that one
Edgar
is.
Markov, Dragon, Kainos and Tyro of Meletis, and Olero Ageless Ascetic here. The Olero might be mine. Or
Yeah,
Put it with my,
those other
yeah,
Olero and the oversized other one don't sound like mine.
Would you guys get the oversized cards for just to like frame up or something?
No, they came with the
they come
commander
with the
deck.
decks.
Oh yeah, I just thought you had them like set aside for something special, other than
Oh, no, I was
just
putting
being the ones you got.
Are you gonna want to continue with that work?
Yep, I can jump on that again.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked the idea of like slightly oversized commander
Thank you.
cards, but they always just felt like awkward to bring around.
Until end of turn.
Man, Foundations. I should have sold before that set came out.
Yeah.
That just decimated my collection.
They put a lot of commander stuff in there. Brandon's green black elf commanders in there, and a bunch of other pretty solid like
Oh yeah. Like,
cards.
well, all of these like $10 vampires got reprinted. Now they're 20 cents.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is nice having some of them back at standard though. There's a couple new good vampires in that set, and recent sets as well.
There we go. Finally. Hello? Oh, there you
Hello.
go.
Did oh, there you go. Brandon has died. Good game, Brandon.
I didn't win. I should go vote for myself now. A little late. I think the voting's done. You have to
I think the
have one vote.
voting's done. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be pretty available this week if we're willing, if anybody wants to play in the evenings, because I think we finished our OT push for the moment. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at least during the days, I'm gonna go do some of the pre-releases. So
I'm free Friday night and maybe Sunday night for more Magic.
Sounds good.
Friday and Sunday nights are probably the best one for me too. So
I'm gonna head off. Have a
Alright,
good day.
man. You too, dude.
Bye, Brandon.
See you all later.
Yeah.
Bye. See ya. So, y'all ready to join the Imperium of Man, or do we have to continue the orbital bombardment?
Lizards are not yet ready to surrender.
Xeno scum.
You lost your thing.
For now.
I only took you back down to 60 life out of all that, though. You gained a lot off of that, yeah. Two good life drain spells or something, and we're out of it. But yeah, watch out for that mage bane there, Leaf.
Well, that's my first non-creature spell, so I should be equal.
Oh,
to,
it's
Amy.
oh, it's this turn, right? Yeah, okay.
Kimi does do a drain freeze, which could kill me pretty quick. Creature spell, put 3 kinds of target creatures you control. Creature spell,
Well,
put
this
a beast
gives me a
token.
landfall trigger that allows me to gain life, so
Yep. Yeah.
it's not perfect given the persistent presence of the harsh mentor.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the world we live in.
I
I'll
guess
get
you
rid
did.
of Shieldred forever.
You did save your Connie Heart expedition. You can gain 9 life right now, right? Fetches you 3 lands.
Yeah,
2 lands.
I could. 2. Because I had been holding off. Loop. Go away, Shieldred. We don't want you here.
Do you like the only card in the graveyard? Yeah. Because
Yeah,
the time
Shoulder to
just
Time
shuffled
Twister.
everything.
Oh, that tells the story all by itself.
Yeah.
What did you do? Bad things. Who did you do it to? My friends. Why did you do it? In a children's card game. Do you feel bad? No. Do it again? Probably.
I have 2 cards in my hand that will gain me life as well, so there's a start. I feel like that deck is actually a deck you might want to play that March of the Ooze in. Turns all your stuff into
Card is
6/6s.
wild.
Yeah. And does stuff if people cast things on your turn. It's like
It's like a 6 mana enchantment or 8 mana enchantment.
6, yeah. It's not that hard to cast. Comes up every now and
Pretty
then.
much.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you're like, oh, I'm playing like Heir Apparent and 1 green card or like Crater Hoof in
Creatures you
standard
control
right
have
now.
base PT 6/6 and are oozes in addition to their other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, you create a 3/3 green elephant creature token.
Yeah.
3 triple green. Man, I want to play this. This is good.
It's fun, yeah. There's a couple standard decks right now that are basically just like Elf Ramp with Ooze and Crater Hoof, and it's just like, yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, that'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
Paul, are you attacking me, Paul?
No, don't worry about that. You're fine for the moment, at least. I won't be intentionally attacking you at the very least. You may suffer some splash damage, but I'm sad about the Oger going out and me playing the Isengard and getting captured. Was like, oh. If I'd thought about that, I could have just played that and been safe. Let's see. This. That's a pretty good one. Comes in. I'll sacrifice, gain a life, get my basic. No. Ow. This is the life I just gained.
I was gonna say that's an interesting and bold line. You're gonna fuck me up pretty good here, though.
Yeah, I got a 25-25. It's
So, did you
that.
cast the Soul Fiend?
Not yet. I'm gonna do it right now,
Oh,
though.
okay. You then, yeah, you'll be able to activate because it's Phyrexian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah. It's not the activate. It's this stuff.
One more mil.
Can you kill me here?
I don't think I can kill you. I could probably deal you like 40 damage.
I mean, if a source you control would deal non-combat. Oh, it's non-combat. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't have any lizards to cast or any other spells to trigger the big ones, so. But via combat, I could do 8, 11, 13, 30, 40. I could do 43 damage via combat, so I'll be a little on the hangback, but I will swing it for a good chunk.
But it means Cameron might he might have to win this turn.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put some pressure out there. But I'll hang back with the important stuff. Gained 5 life from sort of ward piece. Oh, I guess it will do you some damage from the War and Peace trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about the damage part of that.
Leif might kill me here.
Yeah, whew, down to 3.
Well, you could
That could have killed you with the damage from that alone. I didn't think about that very well. Yeah, I forgot about the damage half of War and Peace.
it means that Cameron only gets 1 non-creature spell this turn and no activated abilities.
That's true. Yeah, Harsh Mensch there too. To just fuck anybody up that's too close to the limit. I'm fully expecting like a Blasphemous Act style thing right now, though. Supreme Verdict or something, I guess, with that colors.
No, think I'm dead here. Nicely done, gentlemen.
That was crazy though. The shoulder and like 2 wheels is like the whole game just about ends right there. It's like, ooh.
I think I guess I just do.
Okay, ball. I've been meaning to make a decker on him for a while.
Oh, that's gonna make a difference.
You got any tokens you can make on your set?
Actually, I do sort of. No, oh yeah, I do.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Get you back up 2 extra life.
And I guess I have blockers, but life just makes them unblockable, and I'm still at 4 life, so GG. And then all kills life.
Yeah, I think he wants to hang back a little bit, probably. Probably black
Life,
or
would you
plo.
like to now be friends because Paul is the scary man? With 27.
Yeah.
Restored protection from my deck, at least.
I don't have any protection from Leaf's deck. He's the right colors to dodge that.
7/7 life. Can you kill him?
Yes, I think I can.
Yeah, because you can Primeval Bounty trigger. Cast a non-creature spell. Put a 1/1 counter on your Froggo, and then swing in for.
I think you can cast the
7 target
Tatsunari
damage.
trigger more than once too, so you can make
Yeah.
Kimi and Psychic unblockable and just punk me that way. Or you can cast like 3 enchantments and just drain me to death. Hey, there's Gitrog. Trample Haste, yeah. That'll do it.
I understand that Mount was like an inevitable like progression from Crew,
Yeah.
but like, kind of hate Mount as a keyword.
Yeah,
It's a token.
I'm not a big fan of the saddling like setup and mechanic overall. I find it just clunkier than Crew. I would have been fine with it just being Crew but on a creature, and they could just call it
Yeah.
saddle. It's fine. But like they had to make it mechanically different too, and it just kind of screws with it a little bit.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know how it works. So
It's like you can saddle when you go to the combat phase. I fucking forget. It's annoying. I think it's pre-combat only, but only during as a sorcery speed and only during your turn. And then the triggers only happen
Make
during the
Crew
combat
in
thing.
that sense, but
Yeah. It's just like Crew has the ability to like mobilize a thing's ability whenever it's you just have a thing like a Crew, right? So
get in your car anytime. You don't have to drive it.
yeah.
Apparently, you can only get on your horse if you want to go for a ride and attack somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about when am I supposed to saddle here?
I think you would do it right now before you go to combat. So you would select a creature, or select the saddle creature, and then you choose the creature that it is saddling, or being saddled by.
Oh, extra damage for no reason.
Yeah, a little bit. It's fine.
Sorry, I have just enough to do it. that was styling.
But you draw cards and you'll get to put a bunch of lands down. You'll get a bunch of life back. It'll be fine. Yeah. Tatsunari and
The one
Gitron
that
coming
matters
in
is
will
this one. Yeah.
will come in and hurt me. So
92 new cards. God damn. Okay. This is the commander set.
oh, from Tarkir.
Final Fantasy.
Oh, from the commander decks. Yeah, I think it's 25 cards each deck ish, and then there's like a couple shared cards between them all that were new, and the rest were reprints.
Are we both dead? We're both dead here, aren't we?
Yeah.
You got flyers that can block the frogs.
Well, he can make them unblockable.
No, only except by flying
Oh,
and
with
reach.
flying a reach. Okay, I thought it was
Yeah.
just unblockable.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's
They
like
get
the
frogs who
frogs.
jump.
Yeah, exactly. But he could kill you with enchantment triggers if he has those going off. I figured he would have just given the psychic frog flying, and
Then I would die.
baited you to trade into that thing. Okay, yeah, I cannot block those. I die. You get some Gitrog triggers.
I think this has got trample.
Gitrog? Yeah, he does. My Bowmaster doesn't have reach, and my flag thing is tapped. I just eat the damage here. Oh, you attack Tatsunari at him. Oh yeah, he can jump it at least. I see. Tight game though, down to the single digits.
Good old fashioned non-combo beat down fashion. Sacrifice a creature if you settled it this turn. If you do, you draw X cards and put up to X lands. Cool, okay.
Hits 3 lands and gains 9 life back, which is pretty good for him. Or however many extra lands he has in his hand. I guess you can sack your fetch now too. Since my mentor's off the stack. Three lands, nice.
Oh no, this is gonna go bad for me actually.
Is it? Is he'll make your frog and he'll get a frog?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Don't forget just to crack your Windswept Heath and get some more life. Hey, you can put counters on the frog for free now.
Didn't get a frog.
Is it because it's a legendary? Four times opponent control enter for each time create a top turn. Oh, only once each
Only
turn.
once a
so-
turn.
yeah, so he did the. You got the
Okay.
beast.
Oh,
and
that was
he-
his turn. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was like right at the start of his turn.
So now we're in business then. One, two, three, 4, 5 mana left. Oh, just give my life. Sure, I'll take a life.
Yargle.
There's one Yargle. I feel reasonably comfortable I'm not gonna die.
Yeah, the Primeval Bounty is doing you pretty solid right now. You gained like 20 life in the last turn and a half there.
Kind of despairing a little bit.
Despairing? Why?
Because Cameron was at 60, and you were,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and everything was like going wrong. Getting rid of the harsh mentor opens up.
Yeah, yeah. Stops you from like losing life for every life trigger you gain. Yeah, yeah. I realized too if I had. Oh yeah, you got your Orcus back. Nice. If I had swung out enough to kill Cam, you would have just straight killed me, and that would have been the end of it. So this is more interesting, I think. So me forgetting that trigger was fine, but letting your frog deck stretch its legs a little bit.
Yeah, I got nothing here, life.
I'm
It
going
was
to
yours.
fly over you. I'm gonna leap with my big toads.
Yeah.
You're gonna get Yargled.
Pseudo evasion
Well,
That
is
sounds
good.
far more unpleasant than it needs to be.
Get
You're gonna
Yargled.
get Yargled.
You're gonna get Yargled.
Sounds like it sounds like murder by strangulation. That's you're gonna get
Yep.
Yargled, son.
Yeah.
Stop
It's like-
messing with that guy.
Describes the sound you make as you die.
Murders you by
So-
shoving a frog in your throat and strangling you.
So we would just were we calling it till next week or
I think that's the plan.
okay?
Well, I'm,
Gonna play
yeah,
another-
I mean, no, I'm good to end for tonight, but I'm generally
play
available.
more this week.
Yeah, for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I'll be on most of the evenings tonight, and then maybe Friday and maybe Sunday evening. But Saturday and Sunday, the days I'll be busy. So
Yeah.
but yeah, sounds good. See you guys again soon. Thank you for the game.
Bye, Paul. Bye, Cam.
Have a good night.
Night.
Bye bye. All right, I think I will call it there too. I'll be smart and good and take a nice early sleep so I can start the week off well and have a little prayer to myself that the fires will get a little better over the week so I can go stress free into playing at the Final Fantasy set over the weekend. But I will stream a lot this week to try to make up for that. I won't be streaming on the weekend. So I'll try to be on at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or Thursday kind of thing. But yeah, have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see y'all